Hey guys, it's me. I'm back, and I am coming in just to finish what I was talking about yesterday, which was insurance. And I know you guys know that we've been through the runs with that. Anyways, but I can't remember where it cut off, so I'm just going to start from the beginning of this story, which is my doctor's office called me. They've been bought out by Baptist. It has not taken place yet, but that they were trying to stay ahead of the game, and that there was a handful of their patients who would no longer be in their network or coverage. I was one of them. And the issue is, and they were very friendly and helpful, and the girl who does their money stuff, the insurance stuff for my dad's office, my dad's office, for my baby doctor, she goes to work with my dad, so she's known us for a long time, and she has some kids that are a little bit younger than me. We kind of grew up together anyways. And so of course I was crying, and I was like hysterical, and not really hysterical, but I was crying. And then I was finally like, okay, listen, I'm going to have to let Ed call you back. I'm like, I understand what you're saying, but I don't understand what you're saying. She's like, sure, just have him call me. Ed has been on the phone with them, and he talked to them, and then he talked to our insurance person through his work. And everybody is trying to reassure us that it's all going to work out and be fine. Here's the issue. Ed's office has two plans. We chose the cheaper plan with the higher deductible. Is that right? I don't know. Anyways, we chose the cheaper of the two. The other plan is more expensive. What in the world? Is more expensive. More expensive for us. But we are in coverage under. My doctor will be under the coverage. The hospital is in coverage that we will use, so that's no big deal. And they are trying to assure us that if we can't get anything else worked out, his insurance, and supposedly Shelly, who's his insurance person, has called and talked to Cigna, and they have said they would be willing to let us change mid-year. And normally you can't do that unless you have had some kind of event like a death or a marriage or some kind of life of childbirth, something. So I don't know why they'd be willing to do that. My husband is really big and very trusting and loves the buddy system. He loves the good old boy, I got your back if you got my back. I don't trust anybody. And that is years and years and years of dealing with, I don't want to say skanky people because that's really horrible. But I just really got burnt out with my job, and I learned that you cannot trust people, and that people will look at you and lie to your face. I learned that people, including parents, don't always want what's best for their kids. And this has nothing to do with means or class or race or a gender or... Sorry, I got a phone call. This literally just has to do with people being douchebags. And I just don't trust like I probably should. So, everybody, including my doctor's office, they have to the end of July, the 1st of August to get it together. And if it doesn't work out, we will have to switch doctors. Again, everybody's reassuring us. You know, they offered us to be a cash patient. The problem is, and I don't know if this is where it cut off yesterday or not, is that we have met my deductible for the year. And most of that's basically due to the fact that I had all that medical issue in the beginning of the year. And so we don't have the means to be out more money, and we shouldn't. If we switch over to this new policy, we're going to be out more money, like $40 a month. For a lot of people, that's not a big deal. That's a big deal. $40 a month is half my groceries. I just don't know long term. You know, I don't know. And when this new baby comes, if Oz is in potty trained, we're going to have 2 in diapers. $40 a month is a box of diapers that will usually last us a month, but it won't for a newborn. And I don't know. I'm getting all emotional thinking about it, so I can't think about it. I've just been praying about it, and I know God's going to work everything out. If we have to go somewhere, it's not the end of the world, somewhere else. I just didn't want to do that. I'm comfortable with my doctor. And here's the stinky part, is that if we have to go somewhere else, the closest to us will be at least an hour away. So, and a lot of people from my area do that, and they think it's no big deal. I don't want to do that. And one of the reasons I don't want to do that is because I think that I have babies fairly quickly after I go into labor. The other reason I don't particularly want to be an hour away is that this kid, if we have to go to Jackson, I swear will be born on Christmas Day, and that will put everybody at even more convenience than normal. So, you know, this is, you know, the hospital that we use, the doctor's office that we use now is 10 minutes away from my house, maybe 15. And, you know, that's a big difference from an hour. And that's, you know, we didn't even have the best hospital experience last time. We had a few really awesome nurses. There were several that were not so great. But I just, you know, so on that, you know, front, it might be better off to be somewhere new. I mean, it will be fine. I'm not worried about it either way. I was really, really upset, but it'll work out. So anyways, everybody's got to the end of July, 1st of August. Ed said we should know something. We should have known something by the end of this week had it not been a holiday week. So we will probably know something by next week. And that was the other thing Shelly had told him, was that if we couldn't get this fixed, if the insurance wasn't willing to let us get the more expensive plan, which again, I'm not 100% comfortable doing, because that's just more money that we're out that we shouldn't have to be out when we're already paying out the wazoo for insurance. I just don't understand people. I don't understand. I don't, this is not a political, I'm not even about to post, I'm not even about parties. I didn't have a favorite president. I think the whole world sucks in general. But I just don't understand how people don't see how jacked up our insurance system is. And, you know, I feel like we are low to middle class, and it has been a struggle, and I'm going to get all emotional, so I'm just going to quit talking about it. Anyways, you know, we don't make enough money, and we don't make enough money to make ends meet, but we make just slightly above to get any kind of assistance or help. And that, I feel like that's where the majority of Americans are, and I feel like we're the ones that are paying and suffering. And anyways, I don't know what the right answer is. If I had the right answer, I would totally be voicing my opinion and trying to spread the love and the rightness. Is that even a real thing? I don't know. This pregnancy is making me even more crazy than normal. And that's the other thing. I'm just like a freaking crazy person all the time. Anyways. Okay, guys. I just want to fill you in. I'm sorry it cut off yesterday. I didn't... In just a minute, buddy. I physically didn't have the energy yesterday to come back on and refilm. So, here it is. Okay, guys. I am working on what I've been eating video. And I will share that with you. Yeah. So, I will talk to you later. Bye.